One careless moment changed the course of human history. In a forgotten Petri dish, a scientist's mistake became a miracle, a quiet lab, a summer break, a culture left behind. When he returned, what he saw would rewrite medicine, not by lightning bolt genius, but by curiosity. Chance left a clue. He chose to look closer. This is how a stray mold met a world in need, and how medicine found its turning point. Before antibiotics, a simple cut could kill. Infections spread silently, then ruthlessly. A scratch, a fever, a farewell too soon. Doctors fought with antiseptics, not cures. For many, surgery meant amputation to survive the infection. Sepsis, pneumonia, strep. Staph. Names that carried dread. On battlefields, bullets were not the only killers. Wounds invited bacteria. Bacteria invited death. Hospitals overflowed and hope ran thin. Even routine infections could spiral beyond control. Families waited, prayed, and watched the fever climb. Remedies soothed symptoms, but few stopped the cause. Invisible armies grew by the minute. This was medicine before the revolution. And then an accident opened a door. In 1928, a Scottish scientist returned to his bench at St. Mary's Hospital. His name was Alexander Fleming. In one dish, something unexpected had taken hold. A mold ringed by a clear, bacteria-free halo. Where the mold grew, the bacteria would not. Fleming noticed what others might have cleaned away. He sketched, measured, and asked why. The mold was Penicillium notatum. Around it, bacteria faltered, ruptured, and died. A substance diffused outward, stopping growth. He isolated the agent and called it penicillin. Plates told the story, kill zones versus chaos. He had not planned the discovery, he pursued it. Curiosity turned a spill into science. Penicillin blocks cell wall construction, and bacteria burst. The weak spot was structural. Fleming published cautious but hopeful. He could not make it stable nor make enough. Penicillin worked, but not yet as a drug. Years passed before others took the baton. The idea waited for the right hands. A discovery needed a breakthrough in making. The problem was scale. In the late 1930s, Howard Florey and Ernst Chain picked up the trail. They purified penicillin and proved its power in animals. At Oxford, the work intensified. War shortages forced ingenuity in production. Industry joined in, scaling from flasks to vats. The cure moved from bench to battlefield. By World War II, penicillin was saving lives. Wounds that once doomed men now healed. Logistics met medicine. Output soared as the Allies advanced. The public met penicillin with awe. In 1945, the Nobel Prize honored discovery and delivery. Science is a relay, not a sprint. Each vial meant another chance to live, and the world would not be the same again. Penicillin launched the antibiotic revolution. Surgery grew safer, infection less fatal. Life expectancy climbed worldwide. Molecules met microbes, and microbes yielded. The principle remains: stop the wall, stop the spread. With power came responsibility. Across continents, antibiotics reshaped care. Illnesses once feared became treatable. One man's mistake became the world's miracle. Proof that sometimes chance favors the curious. From a forgotten dish to a global lifesaver. Observation, persistence, and shared effort. A story of science at its human best. Thank you for watching Anatomy of the Past. New episodes each week.